Men and women gather separately and together in non-scripted conversations over the topics at hand. The people and their responses are real. No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
Hey everyone, welcome to His and Hers. We are on the Plug Network. We are a relationship show that we give you all truth, all tea from the cup. We pull a question and we give you our best advice. Y'all ready, ladies?
Ready?
Yes. Who want to go first?
I want to do it.
Okay, MICA.
Okay. How do we bridge the gap between communication with men and women?
That's a hard one.
Not really. I mean, just be open and honest and communicate. Like, you can't hold back. You just got to say what it is and mean what you say.
I feel like not everybody
is honest.
No, it's not even that you're not honest. I don't think everybody listens to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen to respond.
Listen to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or
you know what I'm saying?
Too. Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, sometimes what you're saying may not even make, like, they don't always comprehend, you know what I'm saying, what you're saying. Or you could just not be communicating correctly. Or, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole lot of...
You're not speaking their language.
Exactly.
So they're not going to receive what you're saying.
Exactly. It's a lot of...
I get that.
...barriers when it comes to communicating. That's why I definitely think... sometimes having a third party like a therapist or, you know what I'm saying?
I also think men and women communicate, like just their mannerisms in which they communicate is different.
Exactly.
So where we tend to be more emotional in our communication style, men are more direct.
Exactly.
And so they'll shut down when we're trying to be emotional.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So we can't have that receive what I'm giving you conversation.
Exactly.
Because now there's a wall up because...
Now they're defensive.
Right.
Because they think we are attacking.
Because you're yelling.
Versus just being passionate about what you're saying.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Right.
That's a lot. And then...
It is a whole lot, you know. I think that it also, you have to look at people's past experiences, too, because they bring that in. Because, you know, communication is not one of the things that... we deal with a whole lot in our community. So it's a new thing that people are really trying to learn. How am I to be open and honest about my feelings? And it's okay to have feelings. You know, that's one of the things that we are taught.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah. And definitely, I guess learning to find the right time when to communicate. Because, I mean, it's not always...
You can't catch them at the door when you're walking in the door from work.
You know, that and being able to receive constructive criticism yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not always taking it and then also knowing what you want in the end. Like, am I talking to you because I want you to help me solve this problem or am I just venting? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just want to vent.
Yeah, because men try to solve your problem in a minute. They really do. They really try.
Yeah.
But that's a part of the expectations that I believe the society has put on them too. That they have to solve all
I feel
problems.
like that's their expectation, is to provide and solve and fix.
Yeah.
So I think in starting the conversation, it's I just want you to listen to me.
Yeah.
Or, say what you need in this conversation. I need you to listen to me. I just need you to hear me out. Or, I need help with this.
Exactly.
So that he has a lane so he doesn't zone out and say, okay, she's just having a moment. She should have called a girl and had a drink and put it out there like that versus, okay, you need me. Right? Because a lot of times in our community, we're independent Black women that don't need nobody. So if you're having a conversation with a man, you're having that conversation for a reason. So you need to make sure that he understands that you're there to have that conversation for a reason and not just because you need to vent it out.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. I agree. So let's go to the next question.
That was a good question.
It was. Okay. What are your biggest fears?
I would say my biggest fear is failure. Failure in parenting, failure career-wise, just not making it to the point that I've seen myself in my head make. Because, I mean, you know, you set goals for yourself and you're like, okay, this is where I want to be, and you work so hard, you know what I'm saying? And you know that you'll eventually get there, but for you to come short and not, you know what I'm saying? Or either, like I said, failure in parenting and not being able to do right by my son, or, you know what I'm saying? So I guess like full circle failure would be my biggest fear.
See, I think that was my first answer was failure, but then when I thought about it, I think for me it would be incompletion. Like I have this fear of not completing what I'm supposed to do, whether it's as a wife or as a mother, as a daughter or a sister, that I fall short of the expectations that other people have for me, or even the expectations I have for myself.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be an incomplete feeling. I don't want to leave this earth and feel like I didn't do what I was wanted to do, let alone what I was supposed to do. So that fear of being incomplete. And I had a real bad habit for years of not finishing stuff. Like I would start something and I would put it down. I would, even if it would be like a book, wouldn't finish it. It would be a hobby, wouldn't finish it. Jewelry making, put that down. Like, so for me, it's now making sure that I complete things.
Yeah, I can understand.
Whether I'm the best at it or not, just completing it.
That's a hard question for me. Like, I think, wow, that's a hard question to answer. When I think about when you said about fear, I used to be really fearful of stuff, but I've learned through like all the stuff that I went through in my life, it really has changed me. You know, I used to be really scared to, you know, to fail because I have really high expectations of myself, but I kind of have taken that away, and fear wouldn't be it, but I think what me is really trying to make sure that my children are okay when I leave this earth. So just setting up my life so that I have that foundation for them to continue my legacy. So I don't know. I don't know what my answer to that question is, but I guess that would be me. Really trying to make sure, and also to break, you know, my family has, you know, we're a close-knit family, but my family was a 9-to-5 situation, you know, and I'm like outside the box. Have been that way forever. You know, my parents were old school. You know, you go to work, you get married, you know, all that stuff, and I'm very way off the chart. You know, everybody else is doing the normal things that they set up in life, and so I don't know. I think just life has changed me so much that I just want to enjoy it and embrace everything, but make sure that I have a legacy for my children.
Yeah, I follow. Well, he's gone now. Rest in peace, Dr. Miles Monroe. He's a pastor, or he was a pastor before he passed away. And his famous quote is, "The richest place in the world is the graveyard," because so many dreams have died there. So many goals and aspirations and, you know what I'm saying, have died with people who were supposed to complete, you know what I'm saying, things. And like you said, I definitely don't want to die with those, you know what I'm saying, like you said.
Take that with you. I don't want to take that.
Yeah, I want to leave that on the earth. I definitely don't want to, like you said.
To ride the mother till the wheels fall off. Okay, Ebony, it's your turn.
Let's see. It's a handwritten one.
Uh-oh, Jesus.
What age should a woman get married? Whenever she feels like it.
Like, when she's ready.
When she's ready, like. I don't think there is a specific age.
I think we're past the day and age of setting time frames on when you're supposed to accomplish life goals.
Yeah.
I know when I was younger, I did get married at a young age, and I can say that I wasn't ready for it. You know, you're just going through those, like I just said, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you're supposed to get married, and you're supposed to go to school, and you're supposed to, you know, and I was checking all those boxes, and then shit happened. It got real.
Right. Yeah.
It got so real that I'm like, okay, so, but yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. And that's
Whenever.
Yeah, that ranges from, you know what I'm saying, some people do great.
Whenever I'm ready, Ebony.
That is true. That is true.
Y'all should have seen a different episode, okay?
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to get married before you.
Not the case. I'm going to get married next year, Ebony. It's just going to be a pop-up.
Well, I'm going to pop it up.
We only got like 40 seconds left, huh? Are we going to start a new question?
Are you willing to sacrifice the things you want for temporary satisfaction?
Things that I want for a temporary satisfaction. Depends on what it is. I mean, I think we all do that at some point. You know what I'm saying?
So, like me shopping is a temporary satisfaction, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend them coins on what?
Yeah, it just depends on what it is.
But am I going to make a, what was it, say sacrifice for it?
Well, that is
like, am I going to sacrifice a bill for a shirt? No.
No.
Yeah.
But you know what?
But
We got to come
back
back
in the day, I would. Look, back in college, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, tuition due, but I'm like, I do like this shirt.
There's a concert's coming up. I need the whole outfit.
We got to come back for a commercial break. See you in a little bit.
It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialize in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7.
Okay, we're back.
We are back. It's Miss Tasha's turn to pull.
Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Would you date a man coming out of prison?
No. Not at this stage.
Absolutely not. Not this stage, not the last stage, or the one before that. No.
Just coming out of prison? No.
Like fresh, like he just walked out, took a
Yeah.
shower, still got his slides on. Like, no.
No.
So I'm trying to picture this. I'm not gonna marry a man out of prison. Have a relationship with a man out of prison anyway, because
No, I mean I've seen some men come out of prison and completely turn their life around and like are like.
Some
really
people go to
doing
prison
the
and they
daggone
really
thing.
didn't do anything to go to prison.
Well, that too.
You
But I
know.
mean, like, if you are you know what I'm saying, come out of prison, you're a success story, and then we start dating, that's fine. I don't mind dating somebody with a past.
Right. It's not the past.
It's the present.
it's
the present that I
part.
have an issue with. Like, you need to reestablish yourself, get acclimated again with, you know what I'm saying,
who you are
the free
outside.
world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody not waking you up.
Okay.
Like, do I have to call you and
You
say
know
it's
what I'm
time to
saying?
eat? Like,
Exactly. Like, I need to, you know what I'm saying, know that you can still operate in
the world.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Before you shouldn't even be thinking about dating coming out of prison.
Right.
That should be the last
It's a no
thing.
for me. It's a no for me.
Yeah, should be the last thing on
It's
your
a
mind.
hard no for me.
Yeah. So.
We need some fun questions.
Let's see. Can a woman have a behavior that attracts negative attention that causes issues for their mate, like the things you wear or the pictures you post on social media? I think that's a yes and no question. I mean, it just depends on the couple. I've seen couples who, I actually know of a couple now. She's married, and she posts very provocative content on social media, and her husband loves it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He does not have an issue with it.
But does he have an issue when the shit come in her inbox?
No, I mean, I believe she's one of the ones who definitely shuts it down, and people know that she's married. She definitely makes that known on her page as well. But she was provocative before she got married, and that was not something that...
It wasn't a deal breaker.
Yeah, it wasn't a deal breaker afterwards. I believe he married knowing, you know what I'm saying, who his wife was and who his wife is, and that works for them. So it's all in my opinion, it's the couple. What do y'all agree on? What is a deal breaker? What is a boundary for you? Yeah, so I think that's a conversation that needs to be had between those two parties. It's my opinion.
I would agree.
I agree with you.
I agree. I mean, I can just speak from my own, like, so my first marriage, he completely changed the way that I dressed, carried myself, had a conversation because of the appearance that other people needed to see. So my downtime between that one and this one, you know, I got a little free because I could. I was a little bit older, had a little freedom. So when I got married, I was like, oh, well, let me shrink back down because now I'm a wife. He didn't want me to do that. That's not who he married.
Right. Exactly.
So it's an understanding. I shut down conversations. I shut down inboxes. I shut down text messages or extra little comments online. But at the same time, he can see it and not be bothered by it. But that's his confidence level. That's
Right.
who he is, and he's okay with what I wear. As much as I want to show or not show, that's who I am, and he's okay with that. So again, I think it's just the couple. It's up to the
Yeah, I
couple.
believe it's the relationship that you're building, the couple would set, the boundaries that you guys set with each other. But I also believe that, like what you said, that when you get into a relationship and you're dating somebody, they need to know who you are. And don't try to change you into something else, because that's not going to work.
Exactly.
That's
It's not,
really not
'cause you
gonna
can
work.
only wear a facade for so long.
Yes, and that's hard for
Yeah.
anybody. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. Why do men or women cheat in relationships?
These questions are so serious.
I think they cheat for a plethora of reasons.
I would say there's no one
Well,
answer. There's no.
Some people cheat for a thrill. Some people cheat because the sex is bad in their relationship. Some people cheat due to a lack of intimacy. Some people cheat
Because they can.
because they can. Some people cheat just because it's Tuesday.
Right.
Like,
And that's just what they gonna do.
So I don't think it's any rhyme or reason for, you know what I'm saying, why people cheat. That's something that's specific to
That person.
that person. You have to ask them Why
and
they
then
cheated.
and then how are they cheating? Is it
Yeah.
emotional cheating? Is it physical cheating?
Yeah. Nah,
You know,
yeah.
'cause-
Cheating is not a one lane
right.
thing that you just box up. Like, yeah.
So cheating would be something that most people, when they cheat, know there's something that is lacking in the relationship. Something. It's something. Because you're not gonna cheat if if everything is okay.
Some people do.
Yeah, because
people
you
do.
know that goes back to that 80-20 rule. So you're only going to get 80% of what you want in a relationship or in your marriage or whatever it is. So that 20% is always going to be out there. So you could be great with that 80% and everything is good, but when that 20 comes by, and that 20 is like, oh, well, I ain't got that at home. I mean, it's good at home, but that's that 20. That's that 20 that would just,
Yeah. some
and it
men
could just, it doesn't have to be
what's,
physical. It could
uh,
just be a conversation.
I think it's a rap lyric, but I can't, in my head, it's just basically, it's about, it ain't nothing better than, you know what I'm saying, than new pussy. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's what it is. Everything can be great at home, but this is new. This is undiscovered. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This gave me some attention.
Yeah.
You know what?
So,
I was having a conversation with a man that it's just talking about this. So the side chick. Okay. So his friends actually, they're all married. They're all getting divorces due to COVID, because you know usually they're at work all day,
They in each other's face.
and now they're all in each other's face, and they're like, I really don't like you. I really don't like you. But
a lot of divorces happen.
the side chick is still a situation where it's somebody that you're not around all the time. So are we building it up to go
And
to
some
another?
women prefer to be, and men prefer to be the side chick or the side dude because that's less responsibility. I ain't got to see you all the time. I ain't got to cook for you, buy anything for you. I ain't got to go out with you if I don't want to. Like, that's a whole...
It is a whole thing.
That's a
But
whole
they're
situation.
leaving their wives for the side chick and moving
and they
in
will
with the
eventually
side.
leave the side chick.
Yeah. I'm like,
I mean, it's gonna be the same story there. You know what I'm saying? That's just like
Because once
this
you spend
whole,
that extra 30 minutes with somebody...
right.
Exactly.
Or-
I'm like,
What if we shut down again?
okay.
You gonna start it all over?
I'm like, that's just like this. What is it? The whole Danny Lee and the baby and the meme situation. You know what I'm saying? She was laughing when it was the mother, the first mother,
Right,
of the
with somebody
kids,
else, yeah.
and laughing at the way he was mistreating her and stuff. And she
and
thought
the
that
shoes
she
on
was
the
something. And what he get online and say? Well, you wasn't nothing but a side chick. Like, you was a side chick the whole time. Like, what, you know? And she like,
Oops.
Right.
you know? And I'm like, you was laughing last year.
Right. Now it's
He
in your
ain't
face.
even, now he ain't even claiming you, and he's doing worse to you than he did to the other.
main.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm like, that side chick situation is a,
I don't know. I could never be a side chick.
yeah.
I can
couldn't
say
do it.
back
I
in the
couldn't do
day,
it.
I have been knowingly a side
Side
chick.
chick.
I was knowingly a side chick
Was
at
it
one
for?
point.
I mean, what was your reasons? Was it for like
being a side chick?
provision?
Because
Because I mean, I know some people, like women do it just for provision, like the money.
I didn't want
like,
to settle down,
Got you.
and I didn't want no commitments from him. I didn't want him. I didn't know I was a side chick at first, but then once I realized, I found out that I was a side chick, it was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you knowingly.
No, I didn't knowingly go into
Okay.
it. Like,
Gotcha.
That's why I was
down the
asking,
line,
like, what was your reason?
No,
for-
down the line,
okay.
I realized I was a side chick, but then I stayed around for a little bit,
after the knowledge.
and then it was like,
Gotcha.
okay, but because I didn't want no commitment, I didn't want to deal. Like, you stay over there when I want to see you, I'll call you. It was on my terms,
Gotcha.
and to keep him quiet, you gotta give me something. I'm not gonna lose anything out of this. So he's the one. Give me what I want, and I'll stay quiet. So
That's interesting. Okay. Oh, the questions is kind of far in between up in here. We rolling through these kind of fast. Okay. Why, as women, do we feel we have to do it all?
Because we've seen our mamas do it all, and they mamas do it all. You know what I mean? I think a lot of us just feel like that's what we have to do.
wear a
Right.
tape. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't know. I mean,
I think we are slowly unlearning those toxic
Right.
traits and behaviors, which I'm thankful because now I've learned to definitely ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, growing up and learning, I just think it was behavior that was learned from, you know, and I mean, it was definitely instilled that you don't depend on no man. You go out
You
and
get it.
you know what I'm saying? You always have your own, you always have a plan B, and
Very true.
that was just what was instilled. And it wasn't even like my father is active, you know what I'm saying? My mom always had a man in the picture, but it was still.
You still have that plan B. You
Yeah.
still have that backup.
Yeah, you see me with a man, but at the end of the day, I still got my own, and you need to have your own too to protect yourself and you know what I'm saying, those, you know, so.
So my home life was a little bit different. My parents, they were together since they were 12 years old.
Oh wow.
And so,
I didn't know that.
yeah, 12 years old. And so, I was taught everybody did everything to, you know, the family. You know, my mom did her part and he did his part. And, you know, he was the person that he went to work. She went to work. She started to work too later. But my dad was the provider in the house. He was the head of the house, and he had they had like 7 kids and all, but, and it was just, everything was equal.
Then how'd you come out like this? Because
Girl,
you
I know.
don't have that mentality.
It's crazy, isn't it? I just told you I'm the disruptor in the
you
family.
have the same mentality as if you was instilled, like, go get it out the mud.
Right.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I did not grow up like that.
If you was raised
I did not
like
grow
that.
up like that, for real. I was raised with my parents in the house, and all my other siblings are like that. Oh, shoot, we got to come back for a break.
We'll be back.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialize in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.
It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
What's up?
We are back. We are back. It is my turn to pick from the cup. I'm going to refresh it. Trying to, let's see. How do men end up in the friend zone if you want your mate to be your best friend?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Which I think is a good question. I think it can be from a lack of attraction. It can be from a lack, in some, you know what I'm saying, some point, when you say friend zone, it doesn't necessarily mean they are, you know what I'm saying, a friend. It could just be just somebody I'm not interested in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who I think has been interested in me who's in the friend zone, I don't consider a friend. Like, I'm not interested,
right.
But, you know what I'm saying, we're cordial, or we might, you know what I'm saying, move in the same circles, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're an actual friend. It's so many different reasons for, you know what I'm saying, men to end up in the friend zone, but it doesn't mean all is lost. My man was in the friend zone at one point.
I'm saying my husband was in the friend zone.
He was, and he
lived.
He swam down there.
Lived in the friend zone, locked and key.
Okay.
Barbed wire dogs.
Yeah.
He was in the friend zone.
He was. It's not. You know what I'm saying. Our hope
and I
is not lost.
I put him further in the friend zone after we had sex.
Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't. As I said, it doesn't mean that all hope is lost, that you won't ever come out the friend zone. It just, might not be, the timing might not be right. You know what I'm saying? They might see a certain situation in you that, that they don't think you serious or ready for, a relationship. It can be a lot of things.
You know what? I'm sitting here thinking, have I ever dated someone like they were just my friends at first?
Like friend first, and then you took it to the...
Yeah, never. I've never did that. Never.
But I don't think you have to, like that, I don't think they have to start off being a friend for them to be
in the friend zone.
In the friend zone.
Yeah, but it's crazy that you say that because none of my friends that I have, most of my friends are males anyway, but I don't even see them in that way at all either. It's different. I don't even know how to put my finger on it, but...
No, but I think you're thinking of, like, friends. Like, somebody...
Versus the friend zone.
Like, it could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, like, you meet a cousin of mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you single. Like, if we go all out, to lunch, and he said he's interested and you not interested, we might all be in the same circles at one time, but you not being interested and still being involved in the same circle would be a friend zone. It doesn't necessarily have to be an actual
right.
friend.
I understand what you're saying, but I haven't dated anybody in that situation like that. It's awkward. It's really different. Huh.
Don't look at me. I married my best friend, who I had in the friend zone. So.
And you're dating one of your friends that was.
Yeah, but we went to high school together, so it's kind of a little bit different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you like in high school is completely different than what you like now.
Right. That was a good question, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to think about that more. Who's next? You know?
I guess it's my turn.
Omni set that up.
How do you balance home life and personal time?
That's a good question. I ain't figured it out. Like, you know what? As a mom, which is crazy.
Become an entrepreneur. That's the only way, because then I'm not dependent on nobody else's time but mine, for real.
True.
For the most part.
But you still feel guilty for personal time that you have to yourself. Like, you'll put everybody else.
See, I stopped that a couple years ago. I'm a diehard self-care advocate. So I will definitely say everybody gotta go. Yeah. And I got 4 kids and a husband and 2 dogs. And I will leave everybody and go and do my thing. It's necessary.
It is.
I mean, I was definitely a diehard before I had a, before I had a son. I was gone.
She sure was. Girl. I was jealous. I was the home with the kids. Everyone, Tasha, I'm in Costa Rica.
Okay. Like, I would just wake up and be like, I'm leaving the country. Like, I
was like, Abby, why you ask me?
Okay, I don't want to be here today. I think I'll hop on a plane and I would be gone.
I'm in Africa.
Like,
she was, one day she told me she was an Afro girl. She was in Africa. I was like,
though. Okay, YOLO.
Yeah, like, shoot. So before I had my son, I was definitely about that. But and I'm still, working on it. But yeah, I just went out of town and left him.
See, now I ain't gonna go out of town, but I do make sure that I make myself a priority. Yes, it's hard.
Yeah.
But like, even like doing this is like a part of myself. Like I had to separate myself from my businesses, my family. Take a minute. Like, this is my minute. This is my time. So,
yeah.
It's just I ain't mastered it, though. It's just important that I do it.
I know I went to Arizona, and, I have a 4-year-old, and I had not been away from him overnight since he was born. And when I say that I was having withdrawals, and I was like, oh, Lord, I'm a bad mama. I was crying in the corner. And
I did. I definitely cried when we dropped him off. Like, I couldn't even make it back to the car. Brent was like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. But then once we backed out of the driveway, I was like, you ready?
Right, you do get it. When I landed, the plane landed, it was something different. I was like, okay, wait a minute.
Like, look, okay, I got that out. Like,
okay, Phoenix.
He's okay. Like, okay, look, he's okay. He's in good hands. I need this. Like,
you do.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I haven't had since you were born. Like, I need to get away.
You do need a break.
I did, and we turned up.
Good.
Turned up, turned down, everything. Like
All round.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Needed that getaway.
Ain't
So,
nothing wrong
yeah.
with that, yeah. So, okay.
Your turn.
How do you balance it? What is something you could never forgive in a relationship? Wow. Ooh, that's a good question.
Physical violence. I could never forgive. I personally could never forgive that. Somebody intentionally physically harming me.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
That's
Because
just
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna put it out there. That happened to me, and I was in a relationship with somebody, and he lost everything that he had, and he lost his mind too. And that day, I was like, it was like I could see that I went crazy. Sorry, I was like, okay, did you just hit me? And that was the last day I seen him. Ain't no turning back. I don't care how many years it you know what I'm saying? So I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like,
nah,
we're not doing that.
I guess it might be too much.
Tell me, Ebony, what is it?
Girl, so I was dating this guy. It might be but oh well.
There might be too much. You
changed your mind. I was like, I don't know.
It's too late.
You know what I'm saying? It was an intimate moment. And I guess it got so good that he slapped me. And I said, oh.
No.
So wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Everything turned.
I said, hold on, pause.
Some people like it, Ebony.
I said, sir, did you just slap me? He was like, I'm sorry. Did you just hit me?
Hell no.
It was a wrap.
You shut everything down. It shut down. What?
Don't hit me.
What? it was like a real hit, like
Like, oh my God. I said, oh.
You're making me squirt, girl. Oh my God.
I said, I don't care how good. No, don't hit me.
Did you ever talk to him again after that?
Girl, I did, because I mean he was definitely apologetic.
Girl, you got me up here crying.
Girl, I said, oh, did you hit me?
Everything dried up.
Right, that's what happened. That's what happened. It was over.
Don't hit me.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Not even in that.
Some people like it though.
Yeah, that's
I know.
Some people like that.
Choke me up.
I'm not. That's different.
Had he choked her, it would have been a whole different situation. You don't open hands, slap me, shut that down.
That's what she keeps saying. Girl, he would have been in the headlock.
Girl, I was so in shock.
I told you. Yeah, I can see the girl.
I was in shock. I said, "You hit me?"
See, that's the same reaction I had, Ebony, in the car. I told you. Like, we a little bit different. Yeah, that's crazy. What about you?
I mean, yeah, that violent stuff will get you. I mean, I've been in a couple of abusive relationships in the past. And I can't say, I mean, because, I ain't stayed with them, so it ain't got nothing to do with the relationship part anymore, because that's over. I forgave them for me. They still, we ain't gonna have a conversation, but I ain't gonna be with them. But, I mean, as far as, your regular cheating and they go broke and all that stuff, things happen. I ain't gonna say never, because I don't know. Don't try it. Don't try me.
Yeah.
But I can't say never. But putting your hands on me,
I find that women forgive men more with cheating than men. Men, it's like,
you hurt their ego.
Yeah, they can cheat on you. I've heard so many people that their man done cheated on them, but when a woman did that to them, they like, it's a wrap, bye.
Okay.
Now let me make it clear, because my first husband cheated. So I ain't forgive them. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna say it this time around.
Yeah, I think we.
You know, it just all depends on, you know, some crazy moments. I ain't gonna say never.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't. Yeah, I've definitely.
But if you slap me,
yeah,
you might die.
That's the difference. Yeah. I think it woke up the crazy in me. I was like, I was seeing all kind of colors and stuff. I was like, are we doing this for real? Like,
girl,
I didn't turn into one of the, you know, because you hear stories of women that I don't know.
I black out.
Grabbed my head like spinning around. He was like, who is this?
I was like, them your hood ain't get killed. Them your hood ain't get killed.
Yes.
I was about to be Tina after.
See? And that's what happened with my situation. I was like, okay, something gonna happen today. Somebody ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Somebody ain't gonna make it today. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I can't.
It's your turn.
All right, your time.
Wow.
What is your best revenge story of an ex? So that sounds good.
Cause I'm real spiteful and I'm real vindictive. So I got too many and I don't know who's watching. And some people ain't caught me yet. Girl, we ain't about to do that. We ain't gonna do that. But if you ask the people, if you ask the public, then I guess it would be my current husband was the former friend of my ex-husband.
Oh, that's a good one.
And my current husband.
Our names have been changed to protect the innocent.
And my current husband walked my mother down the aisle in my first wedding.
Oh wow.
Yes. But there was a pause
Wow.
in between. It wasn't like we got together on purpose. That wasn't the story.
Were they still friends?
But people
Were they still friends?
are they friends now? Or were they
I wouldn't
friends
say
then?
I would doubt it now, but then,
Were they friends? Like,
when you
what
started
is
dating,
then? Like, when we
you started-
y'all
when we
dating.
divorced or when we started dating? I mean, they were cool, but like when we got divorced, like everybody went, like, you know,
They chose a side.
everybody chose a side, and so my husband, like, he was on both sides. Like, he would check on me, but then I would tell him some stuff that had happened that caused the divorce, and he was like, oh no, that ain't gonna work. So they kind of like split apart, but then they were still okay. Like, they would talk, if I see you, cool, if not, whatever. So when we started dating, I mean,
That would have been the best revenge.
I mean,
That's the
It-
revenge, ain't it?
Yeah. I would have got so much pleasure out of that shit.
but I didn't. I mean, like,
Yes, you did.
no, I really didn't. Now I do. Now when I think back about it, I'm like, you know what?
Yes, you did.
But now, because I've done other stuff to other people that would trump that.
Yeah,
But I
gotcha.
can't tell you because I haven't got caught yet. That everybody knows. That ain't a secret. Everybody know who I'm married to. They know who his friend. Like, literally, the story is, when my book gets done, is that my ex-husband called my current husband and said, hey, I met this chick. I don't know what to say to her. He told him what to say, and we ended up together. What happened was, his representative is my husband. And so when that representative fell off, we got
You
divorced.
went to the real thing.
So I went to the real one and married my husband.
Fact.
So
That's a good little twist.
It is.
Lifetime.
Girl,
it is.
we need to
I tell you, when that book come out, when the book dropped,
white
when the,
man, we
when the
gotta-
book dropped,
Yeah,
I made a
lifetime
post the other
movie.
day and said, any of my exes and don't want their real name in the story, go ahead and tell me now, because I'm about to go ahead and
That
drop
would
this
be a
book.
good story, girl.
Didn't nobody say nothing. I'm using
I
real
don't have
names.
no revenge stories, y'all. When I'm done, I'm done. I feel like it's a waste of my time.
I'll see
It
now.
really is.
I ain't saying nothing because I ain't saying nothing because I ain't get caught.
Yeah,
So I
I
ain't
broke
gonna say
some
that.
stuff. I stole some stuff. Stole left tennis shoes, toilet paper. everything. I'm leaving that shit. You ain't gonna have no left shoe. Like, yeah.
She said no left shoe.
I'm gonna leave that right one so you can remember what the fuck you had.
Girl, you are
Yeah,
funny.
I've stolen batteries out, remote controls, everything. Like,
That's
yeah,
petty.
It is. Yeah, I've been petty, very much petty.
Oh, wow.
Took groceries. Went my part. Taking a shrimp.
Take the stupid light bulb. You in the dark.
That's funny too. He was like, I was planning on making shrimp tacos. You had to take one shrimp.
Not the shrimp.
You knew what to do, too, huh? That's crazy. Your situation is.
True stories.
Wow. Okay, let me see. What movie or TV show best describes your current or past relationship?
Say what now? What movie or
TV show best describes your current or past relationship? Damn. Why are you laughing?
So I do this all-male panel every year. We're like on year 5 now. And so the opening question is always describe yourself as a movie title or a song title. And I do the panel with one of my exes. Like, of course, everybody didn't, now, but, and he always says a thin line between love and hate. But almost everybody that has ever dated me said dating me is like a thin line between love and hate. Take it how you want to.
Look, are you Regina King or Lynn Whitfield? Look. You Lynn.
Look at her. She's like, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Oh,
I know.
That's
Let's see.
wow. That's a hard one. I don't know.
I guess the show Friends, because we were friends first, so maybe I would say Friends, because I don't have a better choice right now.
I don't have an answer to that.
Yeah.
I really don't. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't have an answer.
I guess now it would be like All of Us. Remember that show All of Us?
Oh,
With Lisa
yeah.
Ray back in the
That
day?
was
I think that would be like now, because there's a whole bunch of, we blended all the way around. So
I have a blended family too, but I'm not married yet.
I would say All of Us.
That's a hard one. I don't know about that. Oh,
I got the cup.
I'm about to get my real skip. But you know what? We about to go to the commercial break real quick because we only got a few minutes. We'll see you soon.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialize in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.
It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
We're back, you guys.
Hey.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, Mika.
Can men and women just be friends after they have sex?
Yeah. Especially if the sex was bad.
Do you feel awkward?
Now, if
You
the sex
wouldn't?
was bad.
That's what I said.
Now, what if the sex was good?
If the sex was good, probably not, because a lot of times women get emotionally attached. Because we definitely want to continue to have more, and then if it's real good, we don't want nobody else having it. So, yeah.
I think, I don't know. I think it can go either way. I ain't that strong-minded, so I'm crazy in real life. So if it's good, I might not be the one to just stay in the friend zone. Like, you ain't gonna friend zone me after you get some.
Okay.
That ain't gonna work.
That's an interesting question.
Are we talking about like friends, or are we talking about cordial?
Like friend. Like, y'all still gonna kick it in the same circle, hang out. Whatever you was doing before that moment, you gonna continue to do after that moment.
Trying to think where that's.
You know, these questions is making me feel like I'm very selective about people that are in my space. Like, so many situations I ain't even been in. Like,
That's what I was trying to picture. But I'm like, I don't think I've ever been in that
yeah, it's
situation of where I had, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I usually don't date in my circle, like immediate circle. You know what I'm saying? So if things don't work out, I think my current relationship is the closest I've dated to my circle ever.
That's what I would say too.
Usually shit, they out of town. Because I be like, I don't want to date nobody in Louisville. I date across states.
yeah.
Yeah, this is my first relationship.
Yeah,
since
no, I
high
would say the
school,
same thing.
where-
This is probably the first time that
Yeah.
I dated somebody that was, and I can't even say that, like, that was his circle. That wasn't even my circle. Like, we knew each other. Like, our circles connected, but we didn't hang out. Like, I wasn't kicking it with him. That's just like my phone call.
That's interesting. I just, I don't know. I guess I've been in so many different long-term relationships. Like, when I got married at 21. So then after I got a divorce, I was in a 5-year relationship, and then I took a break, and then I'm in the relationship I'm in now. So.
But you wouldn't consider that you've been friends with your ex? Well.
Friends?
Maybe not. That's going too deep.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, but he might be watching, but I don't think we're friends. I think we really deal with what we have to do for our children, for our child. That's a hard.
Like at one point y'all was, and then it kind of.
That's a hard thing. It has been a hard thing. I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah. And keep it moving. There's too many people I know that know him are watching.
That's why I was trying to be vague, but I was like.
Yeah. So. That's an interesting thing.
I mean, I got married the first time at 20, so it took a while.
Y'all was out there, just.
Yeah, I was a whole wife with a kid, with 2.
Girl, 20, I was kicking it so hard. I
Yeah, I got
I ain't
married
about being
young.
nobody's wife.
I was a whole
I
wife.
mean, but that's what my parents were together since they were 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
so
I get it, but I'm just thinking back to my 20s. I was like,
But then that's why when I got divorced, I lost my mind for a good couple of years. It was a blur. We're just gonna go ahead and call that the blur years. You know, discuss anybody that was in those years don't count.
you had fun.
They don't count. I'm gonna give one a pass, but the rest of them don't. They don't
I
count.
said, if we ain't got no kids together, you don't count, period. Look, you ain't got no evidence.
Not the evidence.
You know what? That's funny.
We
got to take another commercial break. We have another commercial break, Omni?
No, this is the end of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, y'all. Time is up. We got to wrap it up, y'all. It has been a blast. You have, again, been tuning in to His and Hers on the Plug Network, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.
Stay plugged in.
Stay plugged in.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
I'm tired.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
Positive vibes from me to you. I am LaToya with the Toy Box. Join me bi-weekly on the Plug Network online. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. ready to do your work. Imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you showed up for you. So stay plugged in.
It's His and Hers. Let's jump in.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa